Hey guys, I just played a game that I thought some interesting things happened. So we're going to have a look. I'm the white stones. Settle my group. This makes it very easy on black. Black plays not Joseki. This is a known mistake. Now maybe as black you faced this and you're not sure what to do. Black will so kill Atari. Definitely save. Don't take. Save. The ladder doesn't work. Works for black, rather. The neck doesn't work, right? Atari. Now, from white's perspective, I don't mind. Atari, capture. This group, very healthy white group. Because you got to get used to this idea of why is it strong. That way, when you get attacked, you know what to do. Okay, so you can run away at 1 towards the center down. You can run away towards the center to the right. You can run along this side. That alone is 3 options. Any one your opponent plays, you can just go out the other way, and it's not even close. You're totally fine. And, of course, you can Atari at 4, which will give you an eye when you want one, that kind of thing. Okay, but he connects under. So he kind of misunderstands. Okay. Now, I don't take, because taking is gote. Instead, I save. Black can't run out. It's just a net. Now that I've made it a net. So he comes under. Now it's not, now it works for black. So I'm going to save, but I do it in Sente or virtual Sente. He doesn't have to respond, but I would love to turn there. Okay, black's fine, white's fine, my move. How many moves does he have on the second line? 5. The others are on the third. That is one over-concentrated group. And remember, black can't get out. I have a net. He can sort of escape. We'll just do it briefly. That's a false eye for white, but I'm out, right, left, up, down, I'm right. So there's no attack yet, but I only have one, and I don't have any eyes yet. So for this white group, I'm careful. So when you're playing, you should have some emotional connection to your groups. This white group, I'm perfectly fine, but cautious because I don't have any eyes. Okay. Here, black, talking about emotional context. Black should be thinking, oh my goodness, I have spent so much time doing nothing. I refuse to put even one more stone here. I might even let the whole group die. I've handled this so poorly. I'm getting away immediately. Atari, I do not want to put any more stones here. Capture. Black's back in the game. So when you get the emotional connection, you know how to follow along. Now, this Q player would have saved this stone. Oh, I better save. Why? Can't think of a reason. Okay. I play away. It changes up Joseki. This move. What's he thinking? Well, primarily, ooh, I'm getting a big area 1. I like it. I have defended my area 1, which is not true, by the way. And on top of that, I'm getting an area 2. Man, I'm doing great. Well, sorry. It's not your points. And I'll go in there soon and take them away. And most of you know my pattern. Knight's move, I play A and settle. Then I play B and settle. Then I go to some 3-3. I've been playing that pattern forever and ever and ever. It's one positive thing about having a normal way you play is you don't have to think anymore. I just always play this way. I don't have to think about it. At some point, if some Q player comes along and just says, you know, this is a mistake, over and over, I'll say, hey, you're right, it's a mistake, and I'll stop playing it. I suggest as black that you don't play this. If you're going to make a wall here, this wall is not a great wall because it's got such a, you really have to pay attention to this peep. See how that wall's kind of like a stick? Because white lives in the corner in Sente, so it just turns into a stick. Now, if you want a wall, this wall's thicker. Oh, if white cuts, not so weak anymore. You have extra liberties, takes much white longer to hurt. So this is a better wall. And there's some recent big tournament where black played this wall when there was no context for the wall at all. It wasn't something that was obviously useful, but he built it anyway. I really like seeing that. I get to try to get an idea of, okay, how to use it when you can't use it. Hane. Now, if you want to take the corner, great. Go ahead and Hane, then double Hane. Sure. There's this. I come under. Negate the wall. I could play this way instead. I'm building the bottom, suggesting he can take the right if he wants. There's lots of possibilities here, but I just negated it. He's here on the 5th line. Was that a misclick? What's he doing on the 5th line? So settle my group into the corner, not into the side. I want this move, but corner first. And now this becomes a perfect move for black. Perfect. So take it away. Now, we were talking about having emotional contexts to your group. 95, 98% of the time when I play this A group, it looks exactly like this. I'm thinking, I don't want the points. The entire group, I might sacrifice. I might sacrifice because black comes under slow, says, I'm going to take that one stone. Super slow move. I'm taking the stone. Another slow move. Aha, I've taken it. He's spent so much time, and I can still run out with my A stones. And then when I don't, and he spends another move, okay, so I sacrificed the entire right, but he's played between 5 and 10 moves, depending on how you look at it, to take it, and I can still use the A stones. So generally, when I see the A group, all I'm saying is I exist there at the moment, taking up space. I can settle, I can grow, I can do anything I want. Now, on this specific board, this is one of the 2% where that's not the case. Because I want to take away his perfect move, all of a sudden, I want an actual group there. I want some points there. Or else, what good is this move? And we'll see as it continues. I'm totally looking for, is there some way that A or B works here? I didn't see it. Black's pretty thick right there. So I just go ahead. Hey, Ann, something I can do for you? Okay. Get a little shape going there. Back to this idea of
we did a great job, other than the fact I can't reach anything.
Just a second. Be right back.
Are you doing a recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cooking mixes.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I did push them back. You're right. Here. Can't you see them and reach them? I thought you'd be able to.
I can reach that.
I can bring them forward.
No,
Okay.
I can
Okay.
reach
Sorry.
I can reach them.
I'll move them
I
forward.
can reach them.
Yeah, but it's kind of a pitiful thing to look at.
It is.
I just rearranged the pantry and turned out she can't reach a few things, which is pretty funny.
Pitiful.
Okay, so emotional content. Not just your groups, his groups too. His whole goodbye.
No. What's all this?
Those are, we'll call them Tupperware that I don't know where they belong. I don't know if you want them.
So you're going to put them on top of the dog.
So I'm going to
That's really
talk. I'm going to ask you about them later. His,
laying down now.
okay. His A group. She's something else. Horribly overconcentrated. If you're the Whitestones, you're being happy. Oh, I like that. Matter of fact, I might come up again and say, please put another Blackstone there. Please put another Blackstone there. Because it's so pitiful what Black's doing. If you're Black, oh my goodness. Maybe I can walk away. Maybe I can double honey. Something. I refuse to play here. My A group, which includes the B stones, there's no cut there. There's no way they're weak. I don't care if you take the C stones, all three of them, take them. I don't want to put any more stones in there. I sure don't have to now. Right? So this is how you can start. How do I play that? I'm afraid my A group's going to get weak. Really? Well, you got the whole area 1. You got the whole, it's just room everywhere. No, you're okay. So now I'm like, well, yeah, let's come and take this away. Now, when I take this corner away, it means that my A group will at least get 0 points and quite possibly come under attack. But I never wanted these points anyway, which is why I played on the 4th line. And to take all his points away, that's huge. He comes down, get the next spot. I did some reading here, A or B, and I'm well, let's go ahead and come on under. That's a little silly. Asking me to live by taking, yeah, that's no good. Get the cut going. And now he realizes, you know, my corner, my A corners, I bet it's alive. And my B stone I'm worried about. Well, B's 1 stone. And if I go to surround it, it's going to take me at least 2 moves. And the end product is I'll have 10 points. I mean, it's not worth it. And I'm alive, so White's alive. So I took it all away in Sente. That's a pretty big plus. Then I'll do it on the next one. Now, when I play this move, I'm stating I don't care about area 1. When I say that, I'm thinking to myself, my 4 A stones, excellent eye shape. So living in this area shouldn't be hard. Well, what's bigger, area 1 or area 1 or area 2? Well, area 2 is the corner, and he might die. He doesn't have any eye shape. He doesn't even have 1 eye. I do. So the fight should favor me. So I'll take all your points, and you can take some of mine if you want. That's kind of how I'm trying to state my thinking, and it's not the easiest thing to do. Comes down, could spend an hour on that move. It's not a bad move. I go for life. Did some reading here. Should I push? And I won't go into the details, but I figure here and here, I'm alive. He comes down, live. Comes under. Okay. This is actually a mistake for me, kind of a big one, because I can't capture his stone. It looks like I'm going to kill next move, right? But if he says nothing, Atari, and what? I can't say Atari, he captures me. If I say Atari here, he just connects. This is one of those little things that, a little trick, and I forgot. I put the stone down before I looked. Luckily, he didn't know it, so he says, whew. So I like wasted a whole move there, but I got it back. Okay. I wasn't going to play here. But you have to admit, once the stone's down, white is rock solid. And without it...
What are you going to say when you get the Cheerios?
Yeah?
Will you get a little basket? One of those little baskets of grapes?
Grapes. You got it.
Make sure it has green grapes in it.
You got it. You write something down for my Safeway list. Cheerios and grapes. Thank you for your patience, said the retiring doctor, or the doctor who's taking over the practice of the retiring doctor. Okay. So I wasn't going to respond to this, but then I realized, well, this black move actually upsets the entire right side. So I'll go ahead and play. Okay. Comes under. So this video is all about, all these videos, they're about how does one think this through. So first, I've marked the things that are part of the equation. G, alive, I don't have to worry. Great, let's get rid of that one. The B and C stones, they don't have a base, they cannot get a base. Repeat that to yourself. They can't live. Don't try. His D group, it's alive. Let's get rid of that one. Not part of the equation anymore. My A group, well, I'm not exactly alive. So I got my eye on it. His E group, one eye. Behind enemy lines. So I don't care about C at all. B, I'm willing to get rid of. His F and E are actually not connected if I'm willing to give up C. So it's a long process to talk through all the thinking. If you're 5Q and you look and you go, you acknowledge to yourself, the C stone, I don't care about it. Oh, look at that. I can connect under or I can connect out. So once you see the situation, you can start sniffing around. And you go, he's trying to live with E. I can disconnect. That's kind of a big deal. So, boom, thumbs up. See it happening? He's working, trying to kill my lonely stone that I don't want. And he's letting me get closer and closer to his one-eyed group. And now connect. I also could have gone this way. But I didn't like the idea that he can fight back here. I couldn't connect home, and that bothers me. So I thought, let's connect home and then fight. But this is such an excellent example of things you're going to be facing. If you can acknowledge you don't care about the C stone, he's trying to get his E group alive. You can actually play here. Like, wow. And then we see that here we go. Is he thinking wrong? Yes, he's thinking wrong. And then you have clear emotional content. Oh, please take the group. Oh, he's in such trouble. And indeed, he dies. I don't care about the cut because I'm already connected. Get home. What about here? Well, it gives him some Samaji, right? So just surround him. Don't let him out. All right. Okay, you've got to make sure your A group is fine. Well, I got my B. It's all excellent shape. There's no cuts. Thank goodness I got that ready. Now what's going on? Well, we never cared about the E stone, but the two D stones we cared about a little bit, and we care about our F group a lot. What a perfect time to Atari and connect. He plays here, which is ridiculous, right? I came in here. At this point, the only way black can win is by attacking my A group. So I come over here. He tries it doesn't work. He tries it doesn't work. This I had to do a little bit of reading. I had to make sure, indeed, black's dead, I'm alive. Now it's a liberty race. But there's a trick in these liberty races. That always wins it for white. At which point he resigns. Hope you got something out of that. There's some good examples in there. Alrighty, catch you later.